today the special interview regarding of our bone. Actually, what is the weakness of the bone and what we have to do for the healthy bone and what is the system of the weak bone. That's all thing regarding we are talking. Dr. Ved Mahajan sir have a 10-year experience orthopedic surgeon and let's see how to talk to sir. So first of all, you have to introduce yourself.
My name is Dr. Vivek Mahajan. I am practicing at Orthono Hospital, Lalimli Square, Gandhibagh since last 10 years. We specialize in trauma and geriatric healthcare.
So sir, our first question is that what is the main basically healthy bone? What we have to do for like our healthy bone?
Look, basically for the health of bone, there are two things which are most important. First is the diet and second is the exercise. In diet, we have to take a healthy diet in the sense with regards to bone. We have to take things which are very high content in calcium and minerals. This includes vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian food. If you are vegetarian, you should take more of fruits which are rich in calcium and manganese, which is essential for the bone, for the health of the bones. In non-vegetarian food, you can take any type of non-vegetarian, fish, chicken, meat, everything that can add to the health of your bones. Second important thing other than diet is exercise. Exercise is more important because if you don't exercise, then the calcium will not get deposited in a particular part of the bone. So exercise of the whole body is most important. All joints should get mobilized in the exercise, and regular exercise is most important thing for the health of the bones.
Generally, we just know regarding of the bone for healthy, we can take the supplement like milk. Milk is the one source of the calcium, so it is the most important. Otherwise, we can take the supplements.
Yeah, milk is the most important. You should stick more to natural sources of calcium than for the artificial. But if there is a problem, if you have calcium deficiency, it's recommended that you take artificial calcium as well as milk which is fortified with calcium.
Okay, sir. And sir, what is we have to do for the weak bone? Means we can't say like old people can suffering this problem. Also, the young generation and little childs and most of the people are suffering this problem. So, what we have to do for the weak bone?
For the weak bones, most important, as I have told, diet, and the second important thing is exercise. Regular exercise and a healthy diet is the key for healthy bones.
Okay, sir. And the question is that what do the more of the parents if they have the child and still sometimes child will say my leg is so paining, head is so paining, backbone they are paining. Actually, we are avoiding that all thing. So what we have to do for the child?
We should encourage the children to play outside. Outdoor games have to be encouraged as well as exercises. And nowadays, children are more prone for osteoporosis and osteopenia because of the unhealthy lifestyle, especially mobile phones, TV, and indoor activities. You should encourage your children to play outside and have a good, healthy diet which is healthy for the bone and avoid junk food.
Sir, in that time, actually, the biggest disease is the pandemic, Corona. So, Corona disease, we can't say it's a totally finished, but most of the youngest are suffering the loss of problem regarding their knee also paining, their hand also paining, femur bone also paining, they can't just sit properly, thighs also paining. So, what we have to do like that problem?
Most of the people who have suffered from corona and had taken medicine for a very long time, especially steroids, are more prone for avascular necrosis of the hip joint. That is becoming quite common these days. But now, if such thing, if anyone has taken steroid for a very long time, they should consult the orthopedician and get their bones checked, because they are prone for avascular necrosis of the head, and they can take some calcium supplements and consult their doctor for any problem with the bones.
Sir, which type of the problem and symptom are the starting of that? They could not be understand what is the symptom of the necrosis, because this is a very important. This is in that time actually regarding of the bone. What the symptom about that?
The symptoms of avascular necrosis is you have a hip pain. Initially, it is very it is not, it is mild, then it gradually increases. Usually the pain of avascular necrosis you will get it at night when you are sleeping, and if you do a vigorous activity like walking, running, it will increase, and there will be restriction of the movement of that particular joint. Most commonly affected is the hip joint, especially in young adults.
Okay, so actually what we have to do, if we are just feeling like that symptom, so what we have to, we can take like a painkiller medicine and this type of supplements, and at a time we just feel relaxed, but otherwise then after day by day it's a pain are automatically increasing. So what we have to do when we just
when you notice such type of symptoms,
yes,
the best thing is to get the consultation of your doctor. He will take an X-ray and just confirm if there is the avascular necrosis or some other problem. And you don't go on self-medication. You have to consult your doctor, because self-medication may increase the avascular necrosis.
okay, okay. And what we have to do if the child is up to 5 years and between 15 years, where they have to take their diets, including milk, otherwise which type of the food they have to take the daily by the increase of the vitamin D.
Parents should encourage children to take healthy food, fruits, dry fruits, vegetables, and encourage them to play outside. Playing outside has two advantages. One is the exercise of the bone, and secondly they will get lot of vitamin D through sunlight. The exposure to sunlight is very important for calcium deposition in bones. So both the purposes are solved if the children play outside instead of playing indoor games or other activities.
A part of that, the most important thing every doctor is suggesting regarding of the bone, if you want to take your bone healthy, then you can have to do a must exercise. Exercise is the most important part, but still the people are avoiding them. They are taking a supplements and lots of medicine, lots of things, and they have a satisfaction, but it is a normal time of period, but not a long time of period. So how much the exercise are the important in our lifestyle?
Daily exercise of around 45 minutes is most important. More than that is very good, but at least 45 minutes of exercise. The exercise, it should involve all the joints of the body, and some stretching exercise is also recommended. So 45 minutes of exercise is essential for the healthy bones.
So we have to just regarding of your just demonstration like ligaments and the knee of that. So we have to know that all the viewers in which time the pain are increasing in their bone and how it's the doing that. Which parts are the most paining and how is it? You have to just take
Actually, the most important joint usually which gets involved is the knee joint. Knee joint, you have there are many problems with the pain. Actually, in young people, most commonly is the ligament injury. In old people, there is arthritis. That is, the joint become irregular. If there is a ligament injury, you have to repair the ligament or reconstruct it. And if there is arthritis, means if the joint has become rough, then you have to replace the joint. Usually, it takes place in old people, in geriatric age group. So we have to go for a joint replacement of the knee as well as the hip joint.
So basically we have to know about the bone, the four types of the bone: long bone, short bone and irregular bone and flat bone. Which bone are the mostly causes regarding of the disease, and mostly we have just patient are coming for?
Actually, two joints are most common problems with the joints is knee joint and spine, that is the low back. So these are the most joint which are prone for pain. So usually knee joint is most common in adults and old people, and hip joint, spine. The spine is also most of the patient in our OPD is of knee pain and low back pain.
Okay. So every time we are sitting like that straight, but still the most of the children, most of the people, they are just sitting like that. It means they could not be take the vertical bone like straight. They should have to just move like that. So what is the system will be created after time in future if they are not sitting straight?
Your posture is most important for the for a healthy back. So if you are sitting for a very long time, you should have a very comfortable chair which has a backrest, and the contour of your spine has to be maintained. And never sit in a slouch position or a position in which the spine is under pressure. You should encourage children as well as young adults who are working all the time or studying or working regarding the posture, and the posture has to be good, otherwise in later age he or she may land up with a back pain or some other bony problems.
Okay, sir, last time I have to do something about you again one time. Regarding
Actually, I am a orthopedic surgeon working at this Ortho Hospital, Lal English Square, Gandhibagh since last 10 years. We specialize usually in trauma and geriatric bony injuries. That is our specialization.
So we are just talking the Vivek Mahajan sir. Sir is a 10-year experience plus orthopedic and the trauma specialist, and we sir are giving lots of knowledge regarding of the bone. What should we have to do that healthy bone? What is the system of the weak bone? In which type of diet we have to take in our daily routine, and especially for the child, what they have to do if they are the 5 plus and under of the 15, which type of exercise we have to do, and what is the system when bone are just giving the very pain, and system of like any type of disease. So sir, it is a very precious meeting, and we are talking a lot of information regarding of sir. Again, we are meeting the important topic. If you have any questions regarding of bone, you can write in comment box, sir. We are definitely discuss that topic. We are, sir, you are most welcome, and thanks a lot, sir, giving the precious insight for our channels. Thank you so much. Again, we are meeting, and I'm your host, Shweta Mishra. Thank you.